Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Judd Albring, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about the ClickFunnels Autoresponder. So first of all, I want to let you know that you have a couple options here. Number one is there are some basic autoresponder functions inside ClickFunnels, which I'm going to show you. You can also integrate your current autoresponder. So if you're using ConvertKit, if you're using MailChimp, Aweber, I use ActiveCampaign. Or the third option is you can also upgrade to the full suite and use what's called Actionetics, which is ClickFunnels full autoresponder and email automation software built into ClickFunnels. So that being said, here is option A. So I'm using, for an example here, this is an auto webinar registration page. So and this is just a free funnel that you can upload, and it pre-populates everything for you. So depending on the webinar you're building, but what you would do is, so depending on what happens, so the action you want them on each page, right? So this, even if it's an opt-in, if it's a purchase, it's all going to follow the same kind of flow. You'd simply go to the automation button, and depending on the funnel that you upload, so like this is a pre-built funnel that's free from ClickFunnels, it automatically puts in the autoresponder information for me. So it's going to fill in the webinar title for me. It's going to fill in the date. And then if I want to, I can go in here and edit the different times I want it sent. I can do basic edit on the email. If you want fancier email templates, then you would go to the Actionetics program. But really, for something like this, it's pretty straightforward. You don't need much more than this. And you can put in images and videos and links. And you can also set the delay and time. So this is a built-in autoresponder for an auto webinar, which is fantastic. I really don't need to do much here. It talks about, did you miss yesterday's webinar? Did you leave the webinar early? So it's going to know, based on the steps in the funnel, which emails to trigger, okay? Now, I'm not sure if there's anything on the webinar countdown. Let's see here. Yeah, so there's nothing here, but if you did want to add an action here, you can add an action, right? If you want to add them to any kind of list, if there's a condition you want to add here. So you do have some functionalities within this, right? If they purchased and so forth. Now, your other option is, and this is the option that I personally prefer, is I use my ActiveCampaign integration. And that's really, I won't go into details on how to integrate that. It's just simply copying your API key from your current autoresponder or email automation software and integrating with ClickFunnels. It takes about 2 minutes, not even 1 minute. But what I would do is, as long as there's an opt-in here, so I believe here it's showing, okay, so this is an opt-in pop-up. So as long as there's a field to collect an email, then I will have the option to go to settings, go to integration, and then I can simply choose my email provider, right, my automation software, which is ActiveCampaign, and then I can select what I want it to do, right? So usually you want to add it to a list. And on the back end with your autoresponder, you're going to have your automation already set up here. Add to list, and then I'll select the list I want. I can add a tag and so forth. Now, if you're doing an auto webinar or a webinar, I would probably stick with ClickFunnels' existing autoresponder template, because as you can see here, it's all set to go. But I could still add them. I could still add them to my email integration as well. Okay, and then the third option is going to Actionetics. I do not have Actionetics. I have actually been a ClickFunnels user for 3 years. I use it for myself, for my clients, and I run everything either with the existing autoresponder on the startup plan, or I use my ActiveCampaign software. So depending on how hardcore you need your autoresponder to be, then you may want to upgrade to Actionetics. So that would be it. That's a ClickFunnels Autoresponder. It's got more than enough for what you guys need. Also, you can integrate whatever current software you have, and you simply do that by going to Account Settings, and there's just going to be an Integration tab. Where is it? Here. And you just put Add New Integration. So you got Aweber, Drip, ActiveCampaign, Constant Contact. You can put in your GoToWebinar, Zoom, all that kind of stuff, HubSpot, Infusionsoft, Kajabi, so if you're doing training classes, things like that. So it goes, there's plenty of stuff you can do, okay? And last case scenario, you can always use Zapier. But that being said, as far as ClickFunnels Autoresponder, you got a lot of good tools right here at your fingertips. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. I will leave a link below to a 14-day free trial. I am an affiliate for ClickFunnels, so if you do end up getting ClickFunnels, thank you, because I do get a percentage and it helps me keep my channel up and running. Thank you guys. Bye.